welcome again. Just a couple housekeeping things really quick. If you signed up to volunteer, for room monitors, please see Tom. He's your guy to give you the instructions. If you signed up for the raffle, see Tiffany or Tessa. If you signed up for the store, see Elise in the back. And for registration, see Haley March. She is somewhere around here as well. If you parked overnight in the hotel and if you have any questions, let me know. And then tonight is the family dinner. It's Hometown Pride. So that means wear your colors of your hometown, wear your jerseys, whatever you have that's here. So those are my quick housekeeping things. So, for those of you who are new to the Duke 15Q Alliance, I'm going to give you a really quick background. Tom gave you a little bit as well, but the basics is Duke 15Q Alliance is a 501(c)(3). We're a nonprofit corporation and we are officially registered in the state of Oregon, thanks to Nicole Cleary. But we strive to be at the forefront of all Duke 15Q, all things Duke 15Q, the related research and care, pushing the field forward with input from the Duke 15Q Alliance community members. So that's what we're here to do. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you want from us and from what we want for your children. So please never hesitate to reach out to me. Call me, email me, call Tom, call anybody on the board, but we want to hear from you. And Tessa Quinlan, you can call her too. But Katia has always had this tagline on the bottom of her email, and I really liked it. Never doubt a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens that can change the world, or can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. I'm gonna lose it. So this is a little bit of our vision and our mission. It's on our website, but I'm okay. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Gavin. Thank you. But our vision is, through advocacy, awareness, and research, we want to find targeted treatments and provide a medical care to help those with Duke 15Q syndrome live the fullest and happiest lives they can. And together we believe, and together we can achieve. So I want to give a huge thank you to our sponsors. Without you, we couldn't do this. Oh, sorry, I'm short. First of all, we have the Seegers family. I saw Luke. Thank you for your donations. Then we have the Jordanich families. I saw Julia, where is she? Back there, thank you. Then we have the Gifford family, the Gazewood family, and then Stevens Place, which we'll be presenting later, so thank you. Thank you. And then we have our bronze sponsors, which is the Autism Brain Net, which will also be presenting later, and Super Speak, which it will be presenting on Tuesday. Thank you, guys. Thanks. And then we have a bunch of exhibitors. Please visit their tables outside. We have Geisinger and the Spark Project that's the Simons Project for all autism-related research. So please visit them, talk to them about the research they're doing, and hopefully get involved if you'd like. And then a huge thank you to all of our session sponsors that are listed here, the Clearys, the Lowells, the Quinlans, the Karches, the Kim Fungs, the Lowell and Rice families, the Porath families, the Ons, the Doyles, the Barmos, the Pollocks and the Piles and the Doyles. There's a lot of Doyles up there. But thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you guys. We also have some conference donors here, the Sierros that, I can't remember how to say that last name, Maxwell Kellum, the Berries, and the Chapman families. And a huge thank you again to Tessa, Katie, Sarah, Elaine for being on the conference committee and being up on our late conference calls because we're dealing with the time zone changes. Oftentimes it's at 11 p.m. for some of us and earlier for us. So thank you again to the conference committee. And then we recently, because I took over, we recently made kind of a new office in Illinois, and I brought on Elise Linderman, who's in the back. She's the full-time administrator that works with me, and she's been a really big help for this conference, and she just came on 4 weeks ago. And then we also have our intern, Haley March, which you probably all met at registration. So she is working for free for the summer, and she has been at my house, again, full-time, and just really working on everything. She was really glad to put faces with names, because that's something, she's like, I know all these names, I know how everybody's related, but it's gonna be great to see everybody's smiling faces when they come to a conference. So she's been really enjoying that. And again, thank you to the board for all that they do for all of us every day. And now we're going to present some travel awards. So we had the opportunity and the privilege to be able to present 3 different kinds of travel awards this year. The first one, Jeff, if you want to come up and help us present this, is the Riley's International Family Conference Award. Was created by Mike Rosvics. Where is he? I think he's here. Okay. Well, Are you going to be able to come up? Perfect. So he's going to come up. So Riley's grandfather and founder of Roz Financial Services. Riley's International Family Conference Award was designed to provide financial assistance to registered Do 15Q Alliance families with needs to give them the opportunity to attend the conference. The Roslex family generously chose to support 2 families for the conference attendees. So if we could have them, if somebody from the family come up, but if you can't, just stand up and we'll come to you. So the first one is the Baralesa family from Arizona. And the next ones are the Murphys from New Hampshire. I love you too.
And I love you, and I love all my family.
Aww. It's nice to meet you. And then we have another one. The Michael Cross Memorial Conference Award was created by Ruth Cross, and Marlena is her duper, on behalf of her brother and Marlena's uncle who passed away over the Christmas holiday in 2016. And here comes Ruth. And the Cross family had chosen the Kaufman family as a recipient of this award this year. So Mandy, yep, she's coming. Just making sure she can. It's the Elliott family, sorry. And then we have some travel awards. Every year, the board gets to choose a set of people who will receive $500 towards their travel to conference. And we were able to choose, I think, we awarded 8, but only 7, or no, we awarded 10, but only 8 could come. So we're gonna award those now. So if you can, the Follets. Are they in there? And the Rigglesworth, Sonia and the Sonia Gillard, the Rigglesworth family. Is that Gillard? Oh, actually, no, they're being seen by Shafali this morning at UCLA. They're in the clinic this morning. And the Ortiz Prados are also in the clinic this morning, I think, unless they're here. Okay. Okay, later. And then the Clayton family, Erica. And then the Benjamin's family. And then Sarah Chapman, all the way from Canada, Newfoundland. And the Sid, all the way from Canada as well. Is Sid and Adam here? Guess not, but we'll give them to them later. The Seawrights from Salt Lake City. And then Sarah Fisher, all the way from Australia. So we have these conference scholarships, and we really enjoy reading the applications for them, and we try to give as many as possible. So please, anytime that they come out, apply. And if you don't get one, I'll let you know, and I'll tell you when the next one comes up. So please apply for any of these things that come out. I try to do the announcements over Facebook, over email, as many times as possible, but also check the websites for any of these things, because we really want to support people coming to conferences and to regional gatherings as well. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we have a bunch of researchers here. We've got the UCLA group who was here in 2015, but they're also here again. And I'm going to invite them up to tell you a little bit about what they're doing at the conference this year, as well as the group from Geisinger after UCLA is done. So we have Dr. Rajuta Bhatt and Dr. Charlotte DeStefano.
everybody. So hopefully most of you got information already. It's been up on the website about the study that we're doing here, research opportunities. I'm just going to give a really quick overview. So we're here from Dr. Jestay's research group from UCLA. Some of you who were at the conference in Orlando might already be familiar with what we do. The research project we're doing here during this family conference, we are collecting EEG data. We actually have our mobile EEG set up in a room down the hall. We're doing some assessments with kids. We're going to be doing a cognitive and developmental assessment and then a social communication assessment related to autism symptoms. And Dr. Bott's going to talk to you a little bit about the motor assessments that we're doing. And so we're seeing families in blocks of 3 hours, because it's quite a lot that we're doing with the kids. We'll get you through as quickly as possible. But we do still have some slots open this afternoon. I think there's a couple slots open tomorrow and Wednesday as well. And the goal of this research is really just to understand more about development in kids with Dup15q syndrome and how some of the behavioral characteristics are related to some differences in brain development that we see. So we're seeing kids who are 10 years and under at this conference. So if you have a kiddo who's in that age range and you're interested and you haven't signed up yet, feel free to stop by and we'll see if we can slot you in. And then Dr. Bott's going to talk to you real quick about our motor assessments.
Hi, everybody. I see some familiar faces in the audience and then some people that I met yesterday too. I have to say, I can't believe it's my first family and science meeting, but this is absolutely awesome. It's really cool to see everybody here and some of the few people that I had a chance to speak to yesterday as well. Everything that Dr. DeStefano said regarding the time slots and everything, please remember that. But also know, so part of a new thing that we're doing this year are the motor assessments. I think many of you can appreciate that our kiddos with Dup15 do have a lot of motor difficulties. So one thing that we're doing at UCLA is really trying to figure out what those difficulties are, the differences between kids, what some of the issues might be, and how we can intervene a little bit better on some of the motor difficulties. So part of the motor assessment is pretty quick, actually, and I think pretty fun. We have a gait mat. You guys, some of you might have seen it laid out. It just takes a few walks over the gait mat quickly to get some data. We can show you some of the footsteps that are there. I'll be doing a neuro exam on the kids as well, and then we have some fun upper extremity tasks too. So if you've signed up for the slots, definitely please come. If you haven't signed up for the research slot though, and you'd like to come over to walk on the gait mat, any age, please come on over. We're outside of the Marina in the Esplanade room. We can have you come through that at any time. And I'll be there for the next 3 days, all day as well. So any questions or any comments, anything like that, please come stop by. I'd love to meet each and every one of you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Brenda Finucane from Geisinger. This group has grown amazingly. It's so incredible to see the families come back year after year. So Geisinger, where I am now, is actually doing some research at the conference as well. So we're collaborating with the UCLA team as well on some things. So the good thing about research in Dup15 Q syndrome is that we're really, the researchers are all collaborative. You know, we're not going to try to keep data from each other, et cetera. We try to share when we can, so that's really exciting. But I just want to point out a couple of things that we're studying at this conference. Geisinger has a table just outside the door, in fact, 2 of them. One is a table for something called SPARK, which is the Simons Foundation Powering Autism Research and Knowledge, which is, we have part of that grant, and we're registering people for that study. Basically, from your end as families, if your child has an autism diagnosis, in addition to Dup15, or because of their Dup15q, then you can sign them up if you're interested in SPARK. It just means filling out some forms, giving a saliva sample for some background genetic testing that they're doing. There's also right across from the SPARK table our Geisinger table. We're interested in family studies. So we know there's wide variability in how kids and adults with Dup15q present, and we think that some of that is due to the background genetics that may be making, you know, some strengths and weaknesses apparent in a child or an adult that show up and cause this variable expressivity. So our table is there. We're interested in signing people up for this. There's a number of online assessments that you can do from the comfort of your home computer that we can send you a link that would really help the research. And we're also doing some cognitive assessments here, not just on individuals with the Dup, but also their parents and siblings. And we're particularly interested here in kids over 10, since we don't want to overlap with the UCLA team's studies that they're doing. So again, you can find out more at the table, and we'll look forward to seeing you there.